Hey, ICLC. I'm wanting to record a quick video for you guys on setting context in circles. After the last weekend, it seemed like a number of you wanted some more specific tools and outlines of how to do circling and how to apply it. So I figured I'd try a video, and I hope you let me know if this is helpful. So I'm going to explain some of the ways that I see setting context as useful and how I might do it. And this is an amalgamation of different styles, different ways of doing it, and I hope that you'll take what you want from it and create your own. So, the main thing in setting context for a circle is purpose and intention. Why are you setting it? Who are you setting it for? What do you want to come out of it? So, a good way to kind of find this is to check in, if the circle were to go amazingly, what would it look like for you? For me, sometimes that can mean, oh, I get a really good sense of what each person's world actually looks like from the inside. And then I feel this wonderment and this sense of connection. And if that's my intention, I'm probably going to actually do a lot of inquiring into other people's worlds, checking to see what's true. Sometimes my intention is to create a group feel where we all feel like we get to be fully expressed and just play with each other. And in that case, my intention and the way I set it up is more like any of us can express what's true for us at any time. Sometimes my intention is just to create a space of quietness among all of us, a space of rest, and then I might invite that silence is welcome. So see what you're wanting out of the circle, for one, and then also check in on why circling at all matters to you. One of my favorite ways to start a context is saying, a quick description of what circling is to me, which could be anything for you guys. It could be, it's described as a group meditation, an art form, a relational practice. And aside from the definition, it's what you get out of it. Why is it mattering for you to be here doing this practice with this group of people? If you can already start reaching inside yourself for that authenticity and connecting it out to the group, you're demonstrating the thing you're about to do. So if you're doing it with a group of your friends, it could be, this practice matters to me because I've just gotten so much personal insight out of it and I've gotten closer to the people around me, and I want that with you guys. Like, I love the connection we have, and I just have the feeling that it could get even deeper. And by opening up this space for truth to be spoken and for connection to occur and for me to know each of you, I think we can get there, and I'm excited about that. So that's simplest piece on how to set context. And then you can look a little bit into the format that's going to reflect the intention that you have. So like I said, meditative space, maybe it's let's leave more space for silence. If you're really trying to, get somebody's world, like if you want the circle to be in service of one person, you could even set context a little like Guy and Alexis did for one of the circles this last weekend of, hey, I'm going to ask people to raise their hands and to call on them, which allows you to direct the circle a little bit more. So see if you can identify your intention, reflect it in how you set context, and then skill move, see if you can use some of the group's terms when you're explaining it. So in authentic relating, we can say, I'm going to ask you to own your experience. And that's going to bring us deeper because I, as the circle facilitator, don't have to spend time asking you to clarify what you're saying. And in other groups, they're not going to know those terms. If you're with a group of meditators, you can set context in the way that Jordan often does, which is, like in meditation, as we're focusing on our breath and watching how that moves and how it affects us, and that's our object of intention. In circles, our object of intention is either the group as a whole or a single person or the relationships happening with each of us. And we're going to just observe those and speak what we notice and allow them to change and speak that as well. If you're working with people that are a little bit more logic-minded or entrepreneurial, you could use phrases like, this is a innovative social technology that allows us to play with the interpersonal space in the same way that we might get to